All right, welcome to another video. And today, I pretty much just wanted to talk about how there really aren't any games to play out there. And I've actually recently gone back to playing Destiny 2, which should be the gameplay in the background. And I do not know what brought me back to Destiny 2, but I started playing it again, and I've been having actually some fun. It's still as grindy as ever. Crucible is still very not heart pulling, hair pulling. I want to just not be in Crucible, but try to get those that pinnacle gear and shit. And although Crucible's a bit annoying, I've been having a lot of fun playing the PvE. Something about the game really just pulled me back into it, and I've been playing it mostly pretty much every day. To the point where I'll be playing it for a few hours at a time. And I'm not sure why I enjoy it so much, but at the moment with the current environment of there really isn't that many games to play at the moment. There's game drought. And E3 just happened recently, and obviously there was some games that I'm very looking forward to. Halo Infinite, Battlefield 2042, mostly the two shooters. Mario Party All-Stars. Is it Mario Party All-Stars? If not, I don't know if I'll put a picture in the video just in case, Nintendo being Nintendo. I'm even afraid to mention their name just because of what they do. Overall, there are some anticipated games, and Smash as well, the new character that got released. Interesting. I might give it a go. Although when it comes to actual shooters and stuff, I'm just mostly looking forward to Battlefield 2042 and Halo Infinite, especially Halo Infinite being free to play and bringing back some kind of watching the trailer kind of gave me some Halo Reach vibes, which to me, I love Halo Reach, and it's one of my favorite games. It is actually my favorite game. It was the first game I have ever gotten when it came to these newer consoles, right? With the 360. Beforehand, I didn't have anything else. I had a PlayStation 2, but most of the games that I had for the PlayStation 2 were demos. But Halo Reach was one of the bigger titles that I first got, and I really fell in love with the game. Considering who made it, Bungie, maybe that explains why I like Destiny again. Yeah, Bungie being Bungie still, though. When it came to those new games, that's Halo Infinite was the one that really stood out to me and gave me those Reach vibes, which it just could be me. I might still have to get my hands on the game beforehand just to see how I feel when playing it. But looking at the trailer for it, it looks fun. I want to see actual gameplay, because obviously a trailer is a trailer, and we've been in the gaming space for so long now that we can't really trust these trailers, because once we actually get our hands on the game, it changes completely. We were promised one thing, and then we got another thing, right? So we can't be very sure nowadays, especially when all the games nowadays are being portrayed as every trailer is a action movie, right? To try to get your attention and grab your attention, which is kind of happening right now. It takes a while for us to really get some type of actual gameplay, and they put some in-game footage of right, or an animation, and we don't really get any information, just some trailer to get some hype out of it, which is something we've gotten very I wouldn't say comfortable, but we've learned to expect that now. And little by little, most of us gamers are starting to see that, see through it and not pre-order and stuff like that. But hey, hype is a strong influence, and a lot of us aren't strangers to that. As for Battlefield 2042, another game that's released a very interesting trailer, which had some references to older videos, some gamer moments, that's for sure. And that was actually pretty cool of EA to do, kind of include something from the community, which was smart too. Try to get them try to get you nostalgic, but at the same time hyped. That was pretty smart. But overall, the actual gameplay, obviously, it was a kind of not an orchestrated, but I wouldn't say it was authentic gameplay, but it was in game, and it looks amazing. It looks as beautiful as Battlefield 1, and Battlefield 1 is like extremely beautiful when you're playing. I hope we have the same that same feeling when we start playing it. Like Battlefield 1 gave me such, it like immersed me very much into the game, which I enjoyed a lot, and it really it made me feel I was in Battlefield, like in World War One, even though it didn't feel like I was in World War One because of the weapons. But still, like, it really immersed me into the game, and I hope Battlefield 2042 can do that as well. And the other cool thing is the weather dynamics. That is crazy to like see in a game. Like, the weather is so complex to get right in a game, right? It's like the same thing with the waves, and how we were very impressed when Sea of Thieves came out, and the wave physics were so realistic, and it's so hard to get that right. And with weather conditions, it's literally the same thing. And when you see the trailer, it looks so realistic that it's speechless at the same time, because it just, that part of the game impresses me so much. I just hope that the weather conditions fit the location, if that makes sense. I mean, I know it's a video game, but if they're trying to go for a more like realistic feel, like have a dust storm in a desert map, that is going to be amazing to experience in game. And we'll see how it goes when it comes out. And that's probably the one part I'm most excited about for the game, and I can't wait to play it. As for I don't know about Halo Infinite, but for Battlefield 2042, the prices, that is I don't know how I feel about it, but I want to transition to a PC already. So I mean, this is just a more of a reason to start kind of shifting towards a PC. And because $70 for a game, I don't know. Hopefully that doesn't become the new norm, which is probably the only bad part about Battlefield 2042, that having to pay an extra $10 for mind you, a game that doesn't have campaign. But if that game really is as multiplayer focused, like super multiplayer focused, then it might be worth those $70. But at the same time, if that's gonna be the new norm, then it's way better. It's way better just to invest in a PC now rather than later, especially if people start noticing the same trend. It'll probably it's a lot smarter to go with a PC than staying with a console. As much as I love Xbox, and everything it offers and everything it has given me as as I started playing, it's just not smart to stay like that. Finally move on to a PC. That doesn't mean I won't have an Xbox. I just most likely will be primarily playing on a PC, hopefully. That will probably make these things like recording this stuff a lot easier. Overall, some of the other games Nintendo showed are interesting. As for Ubisoft, I don't know how I feel about the Extraction from Rainbow Six. I haven't played Rainbow Six in a while, and another game that made me pull my hair. But the Extraction looks interesting. I saw some videos on it, and obviously the videos were more funny than serious, but it looks, I guess, kind of interesting to play with like a few friends. I don't know about randoms. Maybe that's why they made it co-op play only, which at the same time, what about those people that don't have someone to play with, which is kind of, it's not fun to play alone, you get me? So playing with somebody will probably be what makes it fun. As for, well, that's it for that Extraction. It's like a half and half kind of thing. I don't know if I would get it or I would even play it. But that's it for today. I just wanted to talk about a little bit of what I'm playing, what I'm expecting for these future titles, and kind of excited for what they bring. Overall, all right. See you guys next time.